The air was thick with expectation as the Curse of Oak Island team set off on their current mission in the Season 11 premiere with unrelenting commitment. They set out to discover the mysteries lingering beneath the surface of the island. In an unexpected turn of events, their efforts were rewarded almost immediately with the discovery of a pile of buried wealth that sent shockwaves through the entire team. Their intuition, developed over years of hunting the elusive, did not go unnoticed. The harsh beep of the metal detector soon broke the silence, exposing the first mysterious piece of history. With its old and weathered features, this old coin suggested a Roman connection, similar to a half-Roman coin recovered in the same area barely a year before. Only 30 yards away from this newly discovered mystery was a half-Roman coin carrying the unquestionable stamp of a civilization that had left its mark between 300 BC and 600 AD. The hints of a hidden story began to emerge, like a complex puzzle being pieced together. The dynamic team then unveiled yet another coin, improving the stakes. Marty Lagena and Craig Tester were summoned to join the developing story. Soon, they had two more strange coins in their hands, relics from an earlier time. With mixed emotions, the trio resorted to the experts, the Oak Island archaeologists, to determine the origin and importance of their newly discovered treasures. Moments before they were forced to halt their search operations owing to the impending arrival of winter, Rick Marty and metal detection expert Gary Drayton detected non-ferrous or precious metal targets down below the bottom of the garden shaft. Once new licenses had been obtained, Dumas returned to deepen the hole by 20 feet, with the possibility of constructing lateral tunnels depending on what was discovered below. Over the last 2 years, geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner and his colleagues, including hydrogeologist Dr. Fred Michael, have been analyzing water samples from numerous boreholes that Rick, Marty, Craig, and their incredible teams have dug. These tests have revealed evidence of gold, silver, and other metals between depths of 80 and 120 feet. The Bobby Blob, which is located several feet west of the garden shaft, has the highest concentration in a zone. The team has also discovered a suspected tunnel at a depth of 95 feet that appears to run almost precisely beneath the garden shaft. While waiting for Doomy to return to deepen the garden shaft, the team continued with their strategic core drilling program throughout the surrounding area. Rick Marty and the team will know exactly where tunnels may be extended from the bottom of the garden hole, allowing them to solve the Oak Island mystery. Although the quest for the famous treasure vault continues in the Money Pit area, archaeologist Lagena and his colleagues assisted the crew in making some remarkable discoveries in other sections of the island. Lot 26 was one of them, and the crew explored a stone wall that could be more than 5 centuries old, as well as a Portuguese design alongside the stone. On the other hand, Jack Begley did well with an unusual, non-ferrous target during the quest for the Roman coin with Rick. But what did they find this time? A lead barter token, which was probably used as currency several centuries ago. It wasn't made of gold or silver, but let's stress one more thing. Lead objects discovered on Oak Island have occasionally turned out to be the most important hints for solving the puzzle. Emma Colligan, an archaeometallurgist, examined the token and came to some very interesting conclusions about its potential origins. The Lot 5 token was a perfect compositional match to the lead cross from the 14th century, indicating that both came from southern France, where the Knights Templar were still dominant until the early 13th century. It's interesting to note that the lead in the disc and the lead in the lead cross seem to match almost exactly. The finding of the coin discovered the same type of coin just north of the Oak Island swamp. If so, could it and other items he discovered today be linked to an ancient dam feature that is thought to have been built more than 700 years ago to help create the swamp? Now it's exciting to know more about the Chinese coin. How does a Chinese coin end up in Canadian water? If this question is answered, we will have a clear picture of the buried dam and possibly of the life and things that existed in ancient times. However, the discoveries did not stop there. We've got a long way to go, discovering what nature has saved for us. Rick, Marty, and Craig joined Gary Drayton in searching for more clues near the area where 3 ancient coins were discovered just 2 days ago on the western side of the island. And they did indeed find what they were looking for. A coin! What kind of coin was that? Is it the same as the previous ones? Is there anything on the other side? The answer is here. This one is roughly the same size as the other. Is that a number written on it? If you can see something with your naked eye on it, there should be some details. It's some sort of squiggly design. Well, it appears to be the same as the others. We now have 4 new coins. This lot 5 contains 5 coins that are all inexplicable. So we're going to get Sandy Campbell now. He's been here before, and he's an expert on coins, and he is going to tell us everything we need to know about these coins. Rick, Marty, and Craig Tester accompanying numismatist Sandy Campbell to the Interpretive Center to meet with Gary Drayton and Laird Niven. Sandy, with his 40 years of experience analyzing rare and ancient coins, should help the team figure out where the 4 mysterious coins discovered earlier this week on Lot 5 came from. Let's start with the first coin. This design dates from the 1500s, or the 16th century. But to which culture is this referring? It is indeed British. This is the Tudor period. It's obvious that there's a portcullis there. It is still used on modern British coins. That's something from the Tudor monarchy. And here's another coin, a Bobby Dazzler of a coin, and this one is fairly obvious. The design of a Roman coin is fairly common. It's a coin from the Roman Empire, probably between 100 and 300 AD. This is the second coin discovered on Lot 5 in the past year that has been verified to be more than 1,000 years old and of Roman origin. Isn't it fascinating? The questions now are, when were they brought to Oak Island? And who brought them here? The next coin arrives, and it is quite different. It is unique in the sense that no one has ever seen anything like it before. So where did this coin originate? Any guesses? India. Yes, as in the 6th, 7th, or 8th centuries. So far, we have discovered English coins, Spanish coins, an Indian coin, and a Chinese coin. But the real question is, who collects all these strange, unrelated coins? We are just trying to make sense out of something that doesn't appear to make sense. We have another tiny coin to show you all. In comparison to the rest of the coins, it is actually quite small. The detail on this type of coin is quite noticeable. This is unmistakably Roman design. Is it a Roman coin? But what exactly do we see on it? It appears to be a male portrait. You have a more pointed chin and a larger nose. On the other hand, you have 2 conjoined people here. You know what I mean, BC. So this could be the oldest coin ever discovered on Oak Island. Amazing, right? This is quite remarkable to discover. On a coin that's over 2,000 years old, the design is quite prominent. 3 Roman coins were discovered on Oak Island. What does it imply? It's possible that if there's an ancient treasure, it will contain ancient items, possibly including a component of Roman coins. You must keep an open mind because, as Winston Churchill once said, facts are stubborn things. Here's the truth. We discovered those coins on Oak Island, and that is a proven fact. In 2016, Zena Halpern shared with the team a reported 14th century map of Oak Island that she believed was created by Knights Templar members, as well as a second believed Templar map of Nova Scotia dating back to the 12th century. Rick, Marty, and other team members have visited a number of sites in Europe that served as strongholds for the Knights Templar between the 12th and 16th centuries. Up there on one of the bricks is literally carved 1347, Portugal. It certainly appears to be more similar to what we have. Then there's Italy, which was once a part of the Roman Empire. This symbol has been seen before. They have seen carvings and structures similar to those found on Oak Island in each of these locations. Could Rick Lagena be correct in what he was claiming that the ancient Roman coins discovered on Lot 5 and the mysterious structures discovered throughout the island provide proof that Zena Halpern discovered the true origin of the Oak Island mystery? What does nature have in store for us if these findings are correct? Things are getting really interesting and exciting to watch. What is the secret that we are gradually uncovering? Isn't it amazing that a tiny island has so much history and so many secrets that there is still so much for us to explore and discover? Still got more discoveries after 11 years. This tells us that there are a lot of stories from a long time ago going on this island, and there must be something else out there waiting to be discovered.
Alex brings a lot of energy to the Enterprise, pouring his heart into the Enterprise. The calm vineyard setting boosts the whole winemaking process, and using Italian grapes underlines their commitment to keeping things authentic and top-notch for wine aficionados. As the general manager, Alex leads Mari Vineyards with great success, distributing their wines across 16 states. The vineyard is thriving, often hosting events which you can catch updates on via their lively Facebook page. Despite his thriving career at Maury Vineyards, Alex keeps up an exciting sideline as a treasure hunter. There were once whispers claiming that Alex had died while filming an episode of The Curse of Oak Island, which would have been a shocking development in the ongoing saga of the treasure hunt. No one knows where these stories started, but they spread fast through blogs and online articles, falsely reporting that Alex had met his end in pursuit of the island's hidden riches. The old tale about Oak Island claims that 7 lives must be lost before the treasure can be uncovered. So far, 6 have supposedly died, and the story predicted 1 more would have to face the same fate while hunting for the treasure. It's important to note that Alex is alive and doing well. These alarming rumors serve as a reminder of how quickly false information can spread online and how essential it is to check the facts before believing what we read. Despite the dark tales circulated by the web, Alex has continued to achieve his goals without falling prey to these fictional narratives. This situation underscores the importance of careful online behavior and sharing only verified facts to avoid spreading misinformation and confusion. The Curse of Oak Island is a popular show that explores the mysteries of the island's past. The Lagena family, led by Alex, has been a key figure in the show, despite rumors of his supposed death. Their determination and dedication to their quest have been evident in their discoveries on the island. One day, they discovered signs of a tunnel in Smith's Cove uplands, which led them to share the news with their brother Rick and archaeologist Laird Niven. They had stumbled upon a well-made cave that seemed intentionally designed, and Alex had been carefully analyzing the area to confirm its existence. They noted small details, such as a minor misalignment in the cave's structure, suggesting it was built on purpose. This discovery ramped up the team's excitement and reinforced their belief that they were close to uncovering something big. Marty Lagena, driven to show the potential significance of their findings, took the lead in the exploration, focusing on the skilled craftsmanship involved. Together, they worked together to dig deeper into the questions under Smith's Cove uplands, committed to solving the riddle of Oak Island. They found a large timber and another significant round timber close by, with the main beam being particularly notable for its well-crafted structure. A cross-shaped part at the back resembled the timbers from the U-shaped structure they discovered at Smith's Cove last year, which was particularly exciting because scientific analysis suggested that this construction dated back to 1769, more than 20 years before the money pit was first discovered. The wood and the way it was put together seemed real and true to the time, which got the team pumped to dig more. Smith's Cove has been full of surprises, showing up with various unexpected structures and bringing to light a bunch of things we didn't know about before. As they dig deeper, they keep finding signs that suggest there might be a flood tunnel on Oak Island, something that historical records seem to hint at too. Just when they thought they were getting close, a find at Smith's Cove pushed the Lagenas into their biggest dig yet. The excitement of the massive project adds to the excitement of the team's determination to crack new challenges and bring the hidden history to light. Rick Lagena and his nephew Alex are planning an exciting diving operation on Oak Island, collaborating with Tony Sampson and Dr. Lee Spence, an underwater archaeologist with over 50 years of experience. Dr. Spence has found over 100 ships and relics worth over $50 million, some dating back to the 1500s. The archaeological team, led by Laird Niven, began looking into the circular depression on Lot 5, which they believe is part of an old man-made structure from before the 1760s lot division. They found a piece of red earthenware, known as redware, with an unusual purple and black glaze, which caught Niven's attention. He suggested that people might have lived in the area even before the discovery of the money pit. Another team, led by geologist Terry Matheson, conducted the year's first sonic drilling operation near the garden shaft. They drilled 6-inch holes and checked out material from depths between 80 and 120 feet to better understand the natural terrain and potentially pinpoint the original money pit. Their focus was on a borehole named B.5N13, which initially gave them some promising results. Historian Charles Barkhouse and Alex Lagena thought this might be a sign that B.5N13 was close to the original money pit, possibly near a cavern that caved in back in the 1800s. Surveyor Stephen Guptill noted that B.5N13 was just under 5 feet from where they had found precious metals before. The team is eager to explore more about Alex Lagena's accident and whether there is something hidden on Oak Island that is being kept from us.